Hello everyone, welcome to my podcast. Whenever we think about Dubai, the first thing that comes in yours and my mind is the real estate. And today I'll be solving all your queries, all the doubts that you have because I have an insider and expert, Sana Khan, with us all the way in Dubai to clear all those doubts. So Sana, welcome to my podcast.
Thank you, Priyanshi, for having me here.
Thanks to you for coming.
Thank you.
So, Sana, before we get into those, dive into those informative questions, how did you come into this Dubai real estate market? How and when?
Okay, so I have started my journey back in 2021 during, you can say, during a COVID times. I'm actually born and raised back in Oman, and the Middle East have always been a home to me. And once I came here, I started my journey with working as in a developer's lobby, working as you can say, a relationship manager and I have worked for renowned companies in the market like Shoba, Demac, and now at the moment I'm working with the B&W, Bricks and Woods, and even they are doing really amazing in the market.
That's really good. So
Yes.
you are truly an expert sitting with us, and we are gonna grill out all the questions.
Of course, of course. Honestly telling you, real estate market of UAE has really grown to a very extent, and that's because of the government has given so much of flexibility for the expats. They have welcomed expats in such a way that they have given 100% ownership to buy in real estate, like to buy a properties in Dubai. And only that, if you know here, the people back in their own home countries, they pay huge number of taxes on the capital appreciation that they make or the ROI that they generate through their investments. Whereas in Dubai, you pay 0% as taxations are not implemented in Dubai. These all factors affect the investors coming to Dubai. So the first thing is 100% ownership. Then second thing is 0% tax, which where the government has given so much of leverage. Then third point is that you know very well Dubai is so safe that even if we keep our things unattended in the public places, we know very well it's safe.
I did that.
we being a girl, we being a woman, you know, we can walk on the streets at midnights. We know very well because we are in a safe country where we can go around. And people are pulling, like a crowd from the world is pulling to Dubai.
Absolutely.
Because of these factors. So,
wow, that's really true. I mean, I myself have done that purse challenge, and truly Dubai is actually safe in all the way possible it is.
Right.
So, Sana, like I have heard these things. Dubai is now saturated. There's a bubble. The bubble is about to be burst. I mean, there's a lot of things going on in an investor's mind that, you know, Dubai has already been saturated. So what do you think? Has Dubai actually reached its peak in 2020, or we think that no, it's like still booming in 2025 and beyond?
Okay, so I have a very good answers to that question because a lot of my clients, they come up with this question like Dubai is already a bubble, where else we have a good place to invest now, it's already saturated. So this is like most frequently asked questions, and it's, of course, I have a very good relevant answer to it. You know Burj Khalifa, right?
Yeah.
Mostly the people who comes here for tourism purposes, they just see Burj Khalifa around and they see buildings are ready around. So in those times when in 2008, a government of Dubai has announced that we are coming up with the tallest tower in the world, they have made Burj Khalifa, and because of that, the entire downtown happened. Emaar has constructed all the buildings around it, and and the investors who have invested in that market in those times have got really good capital appreciation. And with the movement, if you say, in that area, the investors are generating good ROI. Like somewhere you can say 8 to 10% of rentals.
Wow.
Yeah. So that market is saturated, of course, I believe that. And eventually what happened, the development started moving towards Business Bay. Then the Business Bay became as a hub for offices. Then we know a very good developer called Demac. They have almost 50% is owned by those people, you know, in the market. If you see the buildings around in Business Bay is all by Demac. Going towards Dubai South, you know, the development has started moving from a saturated place to a place towards Dubai South. So the project of the biggest ever airport of the world is costing them somewhere around $35 billion. So this is how the developments are moving, and people who want to invest in today's market in Dubai, they can invest towards Dubai South. Why? Because all the markets, like all the developments are coming in that area. So I'll just give you a little idea what factors you have to look into when you're investing in Dubai real estate.
Like, I was coming to this question, which are the most hot selling, or you can say the most hot places in Dubai to invest right now?
At the moment, I would take you a little away from Dubai. There is a very good location called Ras Al Khaimah. We all know very well. It has got a huge buzz in the real estate market around the globe. That the first ever Middle East casino is coming all the way from Las Vegas, and they are investing somewhere around 3.5 billion to make this mega Wynn casino project. And this is going to be a first ever casino which is made on an island.
Crazy.
So if I talk about a casino, Wynn casino back in Las Vegas, it's made on a land, and in those times when this casino came in that area in Las Vegas, the entire dynamic of that real estate has changed. The prices started booming up. The ROI started generating from that area. The tourism, the influx of tourism were somewhere around 8 to 10 million people in Las Vegas. And there is a similar relevant market back in Macau, or east you can talk. In Macau also, the Macau real estate was suffering in those times. When the Wynn Casino came there in Macau, they have been awarded around the world. If I talk about, they were subjected as one of the expensive real estate market at those times when Wynn Casino came there. And this is the same thing we are going to expect here in Dubai. And as per the Colliers studies, it is said that it's going to surpass these markets, Las Vegas and the Macau. So basically, we are making another Las Vegas and Macau back in Ras Al Khaimah. So this is a hot spot where at the moment and investors can invest their money.
I swear, it's like when UAE does something.
Of course, they do it with a vision, right?
Yes.
So as we have a vision, 2040 vision for Dubai, we have the same vision, 2030 vision for Ras Al Khaimah. And history has proven that, right? We have got the biggest tower of the world, which is called Burj Khalifa. We have got the 7-star property hotel, which is called Burj Al Arab. We have got the biggest man-made island, which is called Palm Jumeirah. And now we are coming up with Jabal Ali, again the biggest ever man-made island. So now again we are keeping another crown to this history, which is called as the only sole Middle East ever casinos in the world.
That's like amazing.
And if I talk about more about this casino, it is among the top 5 biggest ever casinos in the world. It's going to be fully integrated. You're going to have shopping centers in this. You're going to have dining spaces. You're going to have nightlight shows in this. Plus, they are going to host 1,500 suites, villas, rooms. Wow. So it's not only just about gambling. And if I talk about, they are only donating 4% to the gaming zone. Other 95% of the spaces is denoted for recreational activities. Other activities. Like it's not a spot only for the gamblers. It's going to be a tourism spots for families, for children. So everyone has got something to do there. It's like that.
So it's like you are giving out this piece of information for the viewers that instead of coming as a tourist, better to come off as an investor.
As an investor,
right?
And the best part is that if you really want to invest something in Dubai or back in Ras Al Khaimah, your investment starts with just, if you're hitting an Indian crowd, the Indians can start their investment with just 1 CR.
Wow.
Yeah, and anyone who's investing somewhere around 4 CR in UAE real estate market, they get an opportunity to get a golden visa.
What are you saying? So you can give me the golden visa?
Exactly, if you invest 4 million with me.
Oh my God. What are you saying? Like, actually, can you get me that golden visa? Everyone talks about that.
If you want to get a golden visa in Dubai, you have to do an investment of 2 million
Okay.
dirhams. You have to buy a property in somewhere nearby 2 million or above. And before there was a concept of investing entire 2 million into the market and then you get eligible for it.
Yeah.
But at the moment they have made it so flexible that you only have to pay 20% down payment for whatever property you're buying, like 2 million ka 20% you have to pay as a down payment, and you get eligible to apply for a golden visa
Golden
now.
visa.
Yeah. In previously that they have given, they were saying like you have to invest 50% of the total amount. So it was like somewhere 1 million you have to invest. But now they have reduced the number. So a government of UAE is taking an initiative to make the process easier for investors to come and invest here.
All the more reasons to invest.
Exactly,
Right
exactly.
now. So everyone hears about the crazy return on investment here. So what is the realistic rental yield investors should expect?
So I'll just give you a little idea. If you are solely an investor who want to buy for the purpose of ROI, I would suggest you to go with places where the market is already saturated, like the properties are ready already, and you're not very keen to get a capital appreciation, and you want to buy a ready property and start your ROI from the first day. So in those places, you can fetch somewhere around 7 to 10% of ROI in Dubai. And if you're looking for some places where you can even get capital appreciation plus the ROI, and you can wait for next 2 to 3 years, then I would suggest you to invest something back in Ras Al Khaimah. Why? Because at the moment the ROI there is ranging. It's ranging from 12% to 18%. And as per the studies, they are even saying that it would touch somewhere around 18 to 25% in the coming market.
Wow.
Once the casino will be operational.
Yeah, that's like unbelievable, incredible. And back in India, like we can never think of something like these numbers,
Right.
because everything is so saturated back there. And but here, I think it's
There
the
are a lot
right
of
time.
potential here in this market.
Exactly.
People think like the market is saturated, but we still have that huge scale of demand and supply in this market. So the demand for Dubai real estate market is higher. Still it's higher, and it's that much that you can even get a capital appreciation. So if I talk about the tourism coming to this country, it's somewhere around 16 million visitors annually that we get. But again, if just for your knowledge, I just want to give some numbers to you. The tourism accounts 10% to the GDP of UAE, and out of which $48 million is given by the tourism happening in Dubai. Okay, so and the government is saying that they are going to triple this tourism visits to Dubai, and Ras Al Khaimah is going to play a major role into that.
Of course.
You know why? Because we are attracting those 1% from the globe who are ultra high net worth individuals.
Absolutely.
Right? So they are saying that this GDP would touch somewhere around $121 billion in next 2 to 3 years.
Wow. Vision 2030.
2030 vision, yeah.
Wow.
And if I talk about 2040 vision, of course, we are coming up with an Al Maktoum International Airport. Again, they are going to invite, at the moment, you know, the biggest airport and the busiest airport in the world is Heathrow, back in London. And the visitors are somewhere around 95 million. And they are going to surpass this number. We are inviting 225 million visitors by 2040.
Wow.
And this can accommodate huge numbers. And already there are tons of cargoes which has already started in this airport.
Yes. That's like.
And even Ras Al Khaimah
number
has
is
got his
like-
own airport. Sharjah has its own airport. Abu Dhabi has its own airport. Anyone who wants to get a cheaper flight, they can
Absolutely.
land somewhere in Sharjah. If anyone wants more cheaper flight, they can land somewhere in Ras Al Khaimah, because all these places are just 1 to 45 minutes away from each other.
Yes.
So if I talk about Ras Al Khaimah, it's only 45 minutes drive.
Yeah.
If I talk about Abu Dhabi, it's just 1 hour 30 minutes drive. And if I talk about Sharjah, again, it's 25 to 35 minutes drive.
Yeah. It's like that's really informative. Thank you. So, Sana, off-plan versus ready properties, what should buyer choose, and how do these options like differ from each other?
Okay. So anyone, if someone wants to buy any self-user, Like if someone wants to buy a property for their own self-use, I would suggest them to go with something ready to move in, where they are not very keen about getting capital appreciation, and they want to get their ROI fetch from the first day, or they want to use the property, they can go with something in ready to move in. Whereas if you're talking about something in an off plan, I would suggest an investor especially who is looking for a capital appreciation for somewhere around 100 to 200%, because there has been a market who has even given 500% capital appreciation. If I talk about Palm Jumeirah, so in those times we used to buy a property there, a villa 4-bedroom was costing 5 million, whereas in today's market the same villa cost us 35 million in the market. So any investors who want to buy a property for an investment purpose, I would suggest them to go with something in an off plan.
Okay, that's great. So this question is especially for all the viewers who are sitting there, and like as a layman, like we don't know anything about. So what are the mistakes that usually first-time investors usually make?
They do not do their due diligence before investing. They usually, what happens that they are just so excited to buy something in Dubai, so they forget to do their due diligence. And there are a lot of Asians in this market nowadays who doesn't give them a complete information about all the projects, about about the entire market, what is happening in Dubai. So I would suggest the investors to do their due diligence, or deal with an experienced the realtor who has a good knowledge about the location, about the developers, and about the properties, which property is going to bring them a more capital appreciation, which developer is more reliable when it comes to an investment, or which location will get them, which location is an upcoming location at the moment. So these are the points a investor should consider before investing in Dubai.
Okay, that's really helpful.
Exactly.
So because I'm from India and this viewership is mostly from India, so how easy it is for a foreigner or someone sitting at their homes in India right now to invest in Dubai, and what is the process?
Okay, so what if someone wants to buy a property back from India, at the moment what we have made the process so easy. They just have to have their international ID, which is passport, with them, and at the moment if they want to hold the unit, or they want to book the unit, they can even book the unit with a token amounts like 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, how much ever they can do at the moment, and then they can fly over from India, and then they can come here and they can do their due diligence, what they have bought. And most of the developers, they give a flexibility, like you can switch into the units if they have the availability, they can switch into the units. So this is how easy it is.
Wow, it's like actually
you just have to have your ID and the tokens with you.
Absolutely. So next time if someone is flying to Dubai, someone is coming for the vacation, like December, it's like a peak season.
Peak seasons,
so
exactly.
People should make sure that they have this in mind, and they should check out some properties.
Properties, exactly. And of course, we are in the market, so they can even reach us out for all the information.
So it's been 10 days and I'm researching about the real estate. So I've heard this term a lot, 0% property tax. But you know, oftentimes as an investor, I'll have that, is it somewhere a hidden cost that is being secluded from the 0% tax? So can you tell me what exactly is this?
Okay, so basically we have a stamp duty fee which a client has to pay, and he has to pay it because it's a registration fee. So we have a body called RERA, which is formed to register all the properties in Dubai. So there is a stamp duty fee that you have to pay to the government, which is 4%. And there is a ukud fee, which is a fraction of money that you have to pay, like 400 dirham, 300 dirham that you have to pay for the ukud. So apart from that, there is no other fee included when you buy a property, except the service charges for a property that you pay, that comes along with the investments.
But taxes,
there is no taxes. There is 0% tax in Dubai, of course. As of now, there is 0% tax on a property, or a capital appreciation, or an ROI, whatever a client and an investor is generating.
So if someone wants to invest right now, as you said, Ras Al Khaimah is that one hotspot.
Hotspot, exactly.
Apart from that, is there anything that you can suggest or give your 2 bits to the secret to the viewers?
Of course,
Where
of
should
course.
they invest?
So, see, Ras Al Khaimah, of course, it has been hot location. Then we have got a location called Dubai Island. We have couple of launches happening there, and it's a developing location. Dubai Island again, it's very close by to Dera. Dera we know very well. It's an old Dubai where the Dubai initial days have started from.
Yeah.
So in that location there is no freehold properties. Why? Because freehold properties started the land got freehold. The government has made a land as a freehold from the location which is close by to the downtown. Okay. So from downtown we have all the freehold land parcels till the Dubai South. So now the developments are moving towards Dubai South. So for investors to invest in a good location, which is an upcoming location, is one location is Dubai South, another location is Dubai Island, and the third one I would suggest is Ras Al Khaimah. So anyone who wants to get a good capital appreciation within a shorter span of time, they can consider Ras Al Khaimah. Whereas a person who is flexible and can like wait for next 5 to 8 years, down the line they can invest back in Dubai South, or anyone who wants to get a good want to stay close by to the city, close by to the airport, they can go and invest in Dubai Island.
Okay, that was really informative.
Yep.
And now I have like a challenging round for you.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's a rapid fire, Sana.
Okay.
And you can't think. You have to be really on your feet and quickly answer whatever comes to your mind.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'm ready for it.
So the first question is, which area has the best view in Dubai?
Of course, downtown.
Down. No,
And
I
even
agree.
Palm Jumeirah.
The Burj
It has a
Khalifa
good,
view.
yeah, of course. The Burj Khalifa view, of course.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Dream home. Beachfront villa, downtown penthouse or desert mansion?
Beachfront villa.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love being around beach, and it gives you a different vibe all around. You feel like you are in eastern coastal lines, So yeah, I would prefer something which is nearby to the beach.
It's the lifestyle that you're seeking.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
And honestly telling you, there are a lot of investors. See, I'm being into real estate.
Yes.
Everything is all related to an
Absolutely.
investors around in the market. So we have got a very, very good capital appreciation to our properties which are located nearby to the coastal line, which is located nearby to the beaches, and which has a good view to the beach. So of course, I can use that same property as an investment plus as a self-use.
Of course. So that's a smart thing.
Exactly. Think like an
Okay.
investor. Okay.
Okay, so one fact about Dubai real estate that surprises everyone.
Mm.
Fast.
Ask me this question again.
Okay, so one fact about the Dubai real estate that surprises everyone.
That it's very, like you can own a property in Dubai in very affordable price.
So what's that price?
The starting, of course, I told you the starting price here would range somewhere around 1 CR Indian rupees now. So
That actually
surprises people.
Yeah.
Like come on, they can own a property in a Dubai like city,
Yeah.
like which people think like it's one of the expensive expensive market of the world, and then they get to know like they can get a property here for just 1 CR. Wow.
Wow.
And not only that, like if someone is investing 4 CR, they get a
villa, mansion.
they get an opportunity to get golden visa, which is valid for 10 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they can call their entire family.
Wow. Okay, so if Dubai real estate was a movie title, what would it be?
Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. If you have bought a good property, it's Khushi. But if you bought a bad property, of course, it's gum for you.
So the ones who are not watching this podcast and just going with the flow and
Yeah.
not researching, are
Exactly.
going to get the gum.
Gum, right.
So Sana, that has been incredible, and you
Same
did an
here.
amazing job at the
Thank
rapid
you.
fire.
Thank you.
Well, rest.
So did I win a hamper from you for this?
I just hope many people invest and come to you.
Of course, of course, of course.
So I think
So
nothing bigger hamper
I'm
than
sure that you're going to ask me for an hamper then.
I'm going to ask you for like, give me a good property.
Of course,
And give me
anytime.
that golden visa.
Anytime, anytime, anytime.
So Sana, that has been incredible. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
For actually being so raw and so realistic that
Right.
you did not hesitate, you did not hide anything, just
Of
like
course.
there's no hidden cost here in properties. You said it all out for our viewers.
Which
and
is
for me.
actually needed, you know.
Yeah.
If we keep the air clear, of course, the process becomes easier.
Yes.
If you are more clear with the clients, you know.
Absolutely.
Clients find this journey easier. So I want, basically when I advise someone to buy a property with me, I make sure that they find the process easier, not difficult. So I let them tell everything at the time when they are sitting with me to get the information about. So there shouldn't be any surprises for them for the later on. Yeah.
That's great. Thank you so much. So viewers, I think the best time to invest in Dubai, Ras Al Khaimah, for that matter UAE is right now. There are so many amazing developers coming, and we just had Sana with us from BMW. That's like, it's been 10 days and I've heard a lot about BMW. So it's not just the properties that are being sold in Dubai, it's more like the lifestyle and the experience that people are looking for, because when they think about Dubai, they think about a safe lifestyle, a luxurious lifestyle, and also if you are a number person, then a number game is definitely there. So thank you for watching this podcast. If you have more queries, just comment below. Thanks a lot.